It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Z103, it's Katie Lee. Okay, so my life basically revolves around my dog now. And I don't know what happened to me. Like, I used to be so chill. And I didn't have to worry. Like, I've had dogs before, but literally I've never been so worrisome about a dog before. And I'm pretty sure my whole entire family is getting really tired of it. So I called my mom this morning, and I was telling her literally everything about Nix. And my mom's just like, anything else that's not your dog going on? I'm just like, no. Then I started telling her, I was like, I feel so bad. I don't do enough with Nix. And she's like, that's literally all you do. I'm just like, yes, but at the same time, I don't feel like I do enough for her that she enjoys. She's like, she's a dog. Yes, but she's my dog, and she's going to be spoiled, okay? And she's a German Shepherd. She's lots of energy, high energy dog. Why did I get a high energy dog? I don't know. But at the same time, it's great for me because I get a lot more exercise than I have gotten in a long time, especially where I sit in a studio all day. She's great. She's perfect for me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure my family is very tired of me talking about my dog. They all have super chill dogs. I do not. Sorry, Mom. All right, we got some quick things for you on this. Jessica Biel is not happy about Justin Timberlake's arrest, but says we'll always be on his side. Let's see. We also have Kevin Costner breaks silence on Jewel romance rumors, and he says, we've never gone out. I love when we have rumors like this. Kim K and Kanye's son, Saint, dominates at basketball. Jude Law says he's proud of how he dealt with fame. Madonna fans who were suing the singer for her late concert have dropped their lawsuit. Well, that's all I got for you for today's tea here on Z103. The results of a 20-year study on American diets have been released, and it says that Americans are eating healthier. In 1999, 49% of people say they had poor quality diet, but now it's down to 37%. But the one thing that we do have to remember with this study is that this was all self-reported. So everybody lies a little bit when they're talking about how healthy they are. Z103, it's Katie Lee. I don't know if I can be a homeowner anymore. I don't know if I can have a yard anymore because I am terrible at doing the yard stuff. My parents have always been the ones that have watered the grass. Granted, they did have like the automatic timer sprinklers and everything. But I had the two situations where, so my grass is not looking good, okay? It's a little patchy. Granted, I only have a little tiny square of grass anyway, so I don't know how I haven't been doing very well. But anyway, so two problems with this is that, number one, I have Nix, and she blocks any water when I turn the sprinkler on. Number two is that I've established I can get more water on the grass if I turn it on after we go to bed and, wake up for like after an hour and turn it off because they say that it's better to water your grass after in the evening anyways. So that's been my whole goal. It's been my goal, and I have not done it at all this week. And it's Thursday. My grass needs water, especially with the heat that's starting up today. So everybody, let's just hope that I can get this whole sprinkler thing figured out or the grass thing figured out, or else I'm just going to have dirt for the rest of my life. So there's a viral TikTok moment where a lady reveals her husband's beige flag. I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently he steals actual plates and glasses from fancy restaurants. And she says, I'm not mad. Listen, I have definitely stolen a handful of things from restaurants, but nothing like local here. Usually it's just when I'm on vacation. Just kidding. My brother-in-law stole a margarita shaker one time. Just kidding. You didn't hear me say that. Z103, it's Katie Lee. And there's one thing we can all agree on. It's that Swiss chocolate is the best chocolate. Okay? I feel like it really is. And especially when they bring in Swiss scientists creating healthier and more sustainable chocolate. Absolutely. So I'm going to be in Switzerland in September, which I'm so excited for. And I really hope that they have this chocolate by the time I get there. So group of scientists in, I don't even know how to pronounce this name. I don't know how to pronounce this. Anyways, it's a public university. They've produced a bunch of Nobel winners, but they're working on a new process of making chocolate so it is healthier. And it says repurposing the often discarded pectin-rich cocoa and pod endocarp. They're making it into a gel using the cocoa pulp juice concentrate to replace traditional sugar from sugar beets. Well, now I'm confused. Okay, well, this is why I am not in science, because basically I'm not going to go into that anymore. We're going to get healthy chocolate. Then I can eat all the chocolate that I absolutely positively want, and I don't feel bad about it. So I'm just saying you're going to be saving a lot of lives here because, ladies, we're getting our chocolate. Men, I know you like chocolate too, but this is for the ladies. If you got invited to a barbecue, what would you bring to the barbecue? 208-524-1033 or go comment on Facebook at Z103 Idaho. For me, I used to be that kid that just, I showed up with the pop. I showed up with the napkins. I showed up with a bag of chips, yada, yada, yada. I was the lazy one. But now I am definitely I'm getting to where I am the sweets. I love to make peanut butter pie. Peanut butter pie is usually my go-to. If not, then I will make a salad or something. My family is very good at having this. I feel like we have barbecues all the time. And so, don't worry. I'll bring something good. Okay, over on our Facebook page at Z103 Idaho, Crystal says, deviled eggs and dessert. I'm good with dessert. I feel like deviled eggs are not an all-year-round thing. I don't know. TJ says, dill pickle pasta salad. Yes! Yes, TJ, we're going to be best friends. Gary says Tums. Oh, my goodness. Bryce says, I'm usually throwing the barbecue and smoking all the meat, so I have everyone else bring the stuff. You know what? I'm totally fine with that. I do not want to be trusted with the meats whatsoever. So you can do that one. Let's see. Rachel says, my spicy self and homemade pasta salad. You know what? Sounds great. I love it. Diane, homemade potato salad. I'm not a potato salad person, but I'm glad you're... Yep, that's... Okay. Jennifer, I always bring a cooler full of drinks and grab a dessert. Honestly, as long as the barbecue has a good dessert table, I really don't care about the main meal. As long as there's good desserts, that's all I really care about. So yeah, I want to know, if you were invited to a barbecue, what would you bring? 208-524-1033 or go comments on Facebook at Z103 Idaho. So there's a lady's pillow that is going viral, and it's because of how badly stained it is. Somebody compared it to a giant used tea bag. I looked at a picture of it, and yeah, it's very accurate. But at the same time, I know that there are some people out there that do not throw away pillows. I do have one that's getting pretty close that needs to be thrown away, though. So if your pillow starts to look like a used tea bag, it's time to throw it out. Sorry. If you're not following us on social media, you're missing out on a lot of things. So make sure you're following us. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads at Z103 Idaho. Go join our Facebook group, I am Z103. And because you love me, you can go follow me on my socials too. Katie Lee, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I feel like we all deal with these kinds of things, and I'm over it, but at the same time, I still do it. So buying things off of Facebook Marketplace or selling things off of Facebook Marketplace is ridiculous. Like, it's hard, it's complicated, and it's a pain in the butt. It really is. So me and my brother are wanting to get these perimeter collars for our dogs. And there's a lady down in Salt Lake that has 2 of them. I'm just like, dude, perfect. Let's just go buy those and call it good. Well, I messaged her yesterday, and she looked at the message and never responded. And I was like, wait, what? And the thing about it is that I've had these collars saved on my my saved page for a while because I wanted to watch them, see if the price would go down or not. And so I messaged her. I was like, hey, are these still available? We're in Idaho, but we would totally come and grab them from you. And nothing. Ignored me. Nothing. And I was like, well, if you're not going to respond, then why do you have these on Facebook Marketplace? Or at least tell me that if they're gone or you don't want to sell them anymore or they're pending or just don't leave me on red. Anyways, yeah, I hate being left on red, even if it is Facebook Marketplace and somebody that I never even met. Don't leave people on red. It's not nice, even though sometimes I do it too. Sorry, Sam. A new episode for the Riverbend Awareness Project podcast is in the making, and I'm going to be honest, this one's a good one. So if you want to be ahead of it and get it when it first comes out, make sure you're following us, and you can also get it over on our website, z103.fm. Just click on the Awareness tab. Z103, it's Katie Lee. So I grew up in the older generation. Like everybody in my family is older than me. I am one of the youngest cousins on both sides of my parents' families. And so with that, I have picked up a lot of older slang words and phrases. And so everybody just tells me that I'm an old lady in a young body, which, you know what? I'm okay with that. But there's we got 5 old-timey slang terms that we should bring back. I have never heard of these, ever. We got 5 gas pipes to turn for someone's legs when their pants are too tight. I've never heard of that. Pumbled chook, when someone's greedy and pompous. Arf, and arf, an old British term for a intoxicated person. Saucebox, a turn for your mouth. What? That is not a thing. I've never heard of that. Ever. I've never heard of that. And then giggle mug. I have heard of this one, but someone who smiles too much. These are not things that we need to bring back. These are terrible. Hate these. No. I'm going to veto that right now. Dude, I can't decide who's the dummy on this situation. So a 33-year-old guy in Florida went to a Wells Fargo to take out $80 on a Saturday. Bank was closed, but apparently an employee forgot to lock the doors. Nobody was there, so he figured, might as well rob the place. Crime of opportunity, I think, maybe, possibly, or just stupid. Anyways, so he ran over to a nearby gas station, bought a bandana to hide his identity. Dumb step number 1. And then he went back in, walked right in. And so there was an issue with security system, so cops didn't really get a call until an hour later, but they still managed to track him down and arrest him. So he rifled through some bank drawers, couldn't find any money, so he ended up leaving empty-handed, but they booked him anyway. Poor guy. Okay, but the dummy is that somebody leaving a bank unlocked. Like, that is the stupidest thing in the world. And then the second one, obviously, is him robbing a bank and then walking out empty-handed. I find that hilarious. So yeah, that's your daily dummy here on Z103. Hey, if you don't have any plans for 4th of July yet, I definitely suggest the Idaho Falls Community Hospital Riverfest, presented by Idaho Central Credit Union, Mountain View Hospital, and Riverbend Media Group. So that happens down at Snake River Landing in Idaho Falls, and there's a ton of things going on. So you're going to have the all-day Stones Kia Kids Zone. Tickets are $10. You got music at the Teton Toyota stage, lots of food vendors, tons of things going on. So definitely check that out. Z103, it's Katie Lee, and I am out of here for the day, my friends. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.